So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to our next speaker. I'm going to ask Senator Tiara Mack to please come up to the podium and share with us her thoughts on guaranteed income, why she supports it, and how we can work together to move it forward. Senator?
Thank you, Mayor. This is a really exciting pilot program, and it's also deeply personal. As someone who grew up formerly low income with parents, with a mom who worked paycheck to paycheck and often had to make the hard decisions that too many Rhode Islanders have to make every single day. The decision between healthcare costs, childcare costs, emergencies, car repairs. There were times when bills did not get paid, so because other bills had to get paid because rent have to get paid. And the trauma and the experience that many of our young people and myself live with as a result of that poverty mindset and that sufficiency it stays with you, and it also it forms your experiences and your ideas of what community means to you. And now as someone who has been able to rise out of poverty, quote unquote, for a lack of a better word, and has been able to really experience the radical shift in what we're able to accomplish when we have our basic and core needs met. When you don't have to worry about housing costs, you can worry about and you can go to your medical health care appointments. You can worry about your mental health. When you don't have to worry about whether or not you can afford your electric bill or your internet bill, you can focus on yourself, your community, and you can pour into the places and things around you. And that's what we want for every single Rhode Islander, not just in our city, but across our state. One of the things that I hope that this program does is it inspires not just the folks who are in this room, but folks everywhere to see that when we raise up the ones with the most need in our state, we're raising up every single person. Communities are only as strong as the people who are on the ground. When we can invest in people and we can invest in communities, we're investing in not only ourselves, but we're investing in the social structure around us. We're building more competent people, we're building more caring people, and we're raising more socially conscious people. One of the challenges that I see with this program that I'm really excited to take on with other state level leaders is that this can't just be a pilot program. We know that when money is in the hands of people and they can make decisions based on their lives and their livelihoods and what's best for their families, they succeed and they do better. So my challenge is not to only see this as a pilot program, but see this as a stepping stone to make this state level policy. How are we going to invest in making sure that guaranteed income is not just a 12-month pilot, but is a reality for every single person in our state? Because that is what we deserve, and that is what we deserve to give the people of Rhode Island. We deserve to make this a program that's not just 12 months, but is long-lasting and its impacts well beyond just Providence, Rhode Island, well beyond the 110 families that are participating, but is something that is bridging the gap between the inherent lack that systems have had for Rhode Islanders and for others across this country. So I'm really excited to be a part of this first step to making sure that we're addressing some of the racial barriers, to making sure that we have, that we're addressing the wealth gap, addressing some of the barriers to making sure we have equitable health outcomes, some of the barriers to affordable housing, and some of the barriers to quality education. And this is, again, just a first step, but it's a really important step and a really important way in which we can radically invest in people and communities and make Rhode Island one of the best places to live. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Mack.